Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to another session of Kitsch Witch Tarot. Let's get kitschy and witchy. I have my lovely assistant, Cashmere, the Queen of Asmere, here with us today. Take it away, Cashmere.
Hello everybody, it's nice to be back. I hope you guys enjoy this video. And today I'm going to be doing some ASMR. First, I'm going to start off with this really big cheese squishy. Next, we have this strawberry squishy. I was playing with it once and I lost the stem to it, so we're just going to do ASMR without the stem. Next, I'm going to do this color changing squishy. This one is super cool because it changes colors. And last but not least, we have this ice cube squishy. And that's it for the day for today.
Thank you, Cashmere, the Queen of Asmere.
You're welcome.
And let me just adjust everything. Sorry, viewers, give me a moment. Get everything adjusted for me now. Fix the microphone. Cashmere, you forgot these two things, won't you?
Oh no, it's holding it up. Don't move them. It's holding.
Sorry, guys. Trying to get my microphone fixed and try to be mindful not to speak when I move away from it. Okay, let's do a reading. Thank you for being here with us today. And thank you for listening to my lovely Cashmere, Queen of Ashmere.
Bye everybody.
Thank you so much. Today is Monday, July 20th, and we're going to do a reading. All righty, let's get this out of the way. And here we go. I apologize for not having a proper deck out. Okay, sorry about that, guys. Here we go. All righty. Shuffle some cards, lay some cards down, see what they have to say today. Okay, I'm just gonna do some splits. Okay. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Wands. Successful completion of your endeavor. It's solid, it's secure. Nine of Pentacles, sovereign independence, abundance. Successful completion of cycle of blessings. Rewards for hard work. Okay. Queen of Swords, that's the Queen of Boundaries. You strategically enforce your boundaries. You set them and you enforce them. You'd be surprised when just setting boundaries and enforcing them and making the right decisions changes the doors that open for you. It's amazing. Apologize if the sound levels are varying. I'm trying to get this situated correctly. I'm trying not to speak when I move away from the mic. See what else these have to say. Okay, I'm just going to bring a few down and we're going to move on to the rest of the cards. I have no idea where this reading is even going yet, so let's find out. King of Pentacles, King energy, Pentacles energy, success, monetary success, material success, earthly rewards, loss. So it looks like success after a period of loss, being out in the cold. You've done, like I was just saying, the work. You've done the hard work. King of Wands, you've manifested this. You've created this yourself. Excuse me. Okay. So you have two kings there. So king energy, success that you've created. And then there's the Four of Wands again. 1111 portal. Made it through to your higher self, your best version of yourself, and a lot of manifesting here. Three of Wands, your ship is coming in. You're waiting for it now. You've created all this manifesting. Pentacles and Wands, manifesting success and abundance, material, financial abundance. Ace of Wands, more manifesting. Wands, Ace of Wands typically denotes a new beginning. And you've created it. Manifesting as creation. And there you go, the wish fulfillment card, the major arcana wish fulfillment card, the star, my personal favorite, wish fulfillment. So you're creating this abundance and wish fulfillment. And the last card, the world card, that's your successful ending. Okay. The world card is an ending. It's the last card of the tarot, last card of the majors, and the entire deck. And there you have it. That's what this deck has to say. Bottom card, just to note, is Six of Cups. That can indicate the past. So you've taken something, some kind of loss from the past here, and alchemized it, manifested this abundance. You did the work, you manifested that. Wish fulfillment in the world, wish fulfillment ending. And, these cards have been coming up a lot lately. The same reading about, doing the work and manifesting, being the best version of yourself, ascending, living your best life and all of that. And it sounds like a lot of hooey, but the cards do not always say this. They say the same energy over and over again until it changes. And you may hear this a lot lately, and it's going around a lot lately where there's a lot of positive messages, but that's just the energy lately, because believe me, it doesn't always say these things. And I just wanted to say, in my personal life, it has come true. We went through a very long period of time with struggles and some really heart-wrenching things going on that we couldn't control. And we persevered and we came out the other side, and things are getting so much better now. And I hope that's the same with those of you who had been dealing with similar situations. And I think we've all, the past several years, have not exactly been living our best lives. So it's good to know that there's light at the end of the tunnel, and I'm here to tell you there is, because it's been a really dark road for myself and a loved one for several years, and eventually the tide changes, and the cards are telling us that it is changing if it hasn't quite appeared in your life yet. Hang in there and persevere, because right when you think it's darkest is right before the dawn. It's true. It is darkest before the dawn, and right when you feel like giving up, if you hang in there, you'd be amazed at how close to victory you were. And that's been proven to me over and over in my life. And I sought out to prove that theory, and it is true. Victory is usually the next attempt or two, right when you're ready to quit, to keep going. You'll prove it to yourself like I did. Okay, so now let's come up with some Kipperish. See what the Kipperish have to say. If there's any darkness or cracks going on, the Kipperish will find it. And then we'll expand upon that. To say ascending. Okay, we got the Four Wands, which is the Rider-Waite Tarot equivalent of ascending. Made it through those 1111, the Four Wands, 1111 portal, symbolic of that ascending, ascension. So yeah, you are becoming the best version of yourself. Those who are doing the work and who this resonates with, you are becoming the best version of yourself. And look at here on the split on here: courthouse, justice, house, courthouse and house. Okay, house denotes stability, security, safety. Courthouse and house, justice in your house, stability. See that? That's pretty significant. So significant, I'm taking those two out. And then the next one, family. Coming up a lot lately, that's why I took it. And the veil. You see through the veil. You have help from your loved ones, spirit tribe, your spirit team. See through the veil, okay? All right, Kipperish. Shuffle you real quick and set you back down. And we're going to take out the extra deck. Another deck. Sister deck of Kev. Two Kevs. I Kev. Hi Kev. I Kev. And yeah, got his channel on YouTube and he is really good. Check him out. I used his three decks and they're great. This one popped out from the extra deck, Lover. So you got some love going on here. A bit of love. Who can't use some love? Take it as it resonates. There may be a new lover coming in. You may have a new lover. There may be significant in some way. It could just mean that you give love, that you are heart-centered, and that you operate through love. Illusionist. Okay, that would correlate to the magician in the tarot. And I take illusionist in this context not to mean trickery or deception like it could mean, but to mean magic, manifesting. A lot of manifesting in this deck. And this is reinforcing the manifesting part of this reading. You're manifesting this and you're manifesting good things, the lover. Okay. What else does extra deck have to give to us today? So I truly hope that this is true for whoever out there is watching and that is struggling. Do the work, have the right attitude, the higher frequencies, make the right decisions, and it's going to be okay. You're going to come out the other side. Okay, these wanted to come out. Now, Aquarius. Okay, the Aquarius card. This could be literally an Aquarius in your life, or it could just be the energy. Aquarius is futuristic, forward thinking, friendly and humanitarian, honest and loyal, original and inventive, independent and intellectual. Those are the positives. It's ruled by Uranus, the planet Uranus, which is an unpredictable planet of surprises, changes, and possible chaos. The next card, deity. Deity card, divine creator, supreme being. Okay, so forward thinking, futuristic, deity, that could actually be ascension, the futuristic and the divine card, ascension, which is, we have the ascension card right here. And then access is the next card. So access, you have access to the divine and ascending. And destiny, fate, future, karma. See, I was just saying that. I was just saying that. Okay? Do the work. You have access to this. You have access to the divine. You have access to these wonderful things of the divine. Futuristic, forward thinking, the new world, love and light centered world, and destiny, fate, future karma. Okay? Those go together beautifully. And what I was just saying. So, if you're feeling stuck and you're feeling like you need this to happen, you can make it happen. Raise your vibration. Do high vibrational things. Have high vibrational. Don't give your energy to low vibrational emotions like fear and jealousy, and we all know what the low vibrational feelings and emotions are, and just everybody has them. Let them pass through, but don't let them linger. Let them pass through and move on. Focus on what you want more of. What you focus on is what you attract. You attract what frequency you're on. The frequency you're on depends on your thoughts, your actions, your intentions, and yeah, what you focus your energy and what you put your energy into. Sorry for the straight train of thought there. Okay. Now we're going to go with what's blocking you. That's the relationship cards. This really isn't a relationshipy reading unless it takes a turn that way. We don't really have a bunch of hearts. We have manifesting and abundance is the theme here. And that, yeah, you have divine access to the divine stability, family. Seeing through the veil, seeing the reality. Okay, what's blocking us? Is there anything blocking somebody? Somebody need to hear something about a blockage? Just give us a couple of these oracle cards and see where they take us. I'm prepared to lay down many more if necessary, or just finish it up. I kind of want to put more down because not everybody's having this coming out the end of the cycle, being the better version of themselves and getting the rewards. Some people are still struggling, and I want to give some hope and advice to those. Okay, these two came out. Okay, these two popped out. So, holding on is the first one that I saw. Holding on, you must release old ties in order to have a fresh start with someone new. Holding on. You hold on to what's not serving you, you're not making space for something that will. And the next card is demanding. You set impossible standards for your partner to meet. Be less demanding. Unrealistic expectations. Self-sabotage is what that is. No one's perfect. Take it as it resonates. Alchemize your shadows. Don't run from them. Work on them and alchemize them, homogenize them, live with them. Alchemize them into something that will serve you and others. Service to others. Okay. Now we have spill tea. The spill tea cards. So we can see what you don't want us to see. We're going to spill the tea. Talk to us, spill tea cards. Any more oracle advice here? Doubts surface. Someone's trust in you is starting to waver. Okay? Doubts surface. Well, these are slippery cards. Take it as it resonates. Talk to us, because a bunch of them came. Well, we don't take stacks. Stacks go back. Hope everyone's staying cool. It's actually not as miserable as it could be, and as it surely will be before the end of hot season in 2026. I'm living for fall, for autumn, and for October, my favorite month of the year. Okay, protective shell. Someone is keeping their true emotions hidden for self-protection. Protective shell. What do we got here? Okay. So you may be having doubts about someone who's just in a protective shell. You may not realize why they're acting the way they do. And they just may be trying to protect themselves. Most people operate out of their own fears and insecurities and their own trauma and what's going on. It rarely has anything to do with you. Holding on and demanding possible standards for your partner, what you're holding on to them. Okay, if you're not happy with your partner, maybe it's time to stop holding on. Kind of want to put those cards together and see what the cohesive meaning was. So, okay, let's move on. We're going to go to one of my favorite decks that I don't use very often. Ah, hell yeah. Ah, hell nah. I don't use it very often because it's pretty concentrated and pretty potent. It's pretty potent deck. Okay, ah, hell nah. Tells us what we won't accept and what we shouldn't accept and what may be going on. Oh, hell no. See, it's a cute little deck. There's some typos on some of the cards. It doesn't detract from the meaning. It's easy to figure out. It happens with these decks. They're printed in other non-primary English-speaking countries. They make typos. Even English-speaking countries make typos. And I always correct. I am familiar with them. I see them when I correct them immediately. Come on, hell no. What do they need to hear that they need to put it into, or at least take a good look at? Wow. Just the one that came face up. They're not emotionally unavailable. They're just not into you like that. I know, ouch. But the quicker you stop romanticizing his ghosting, their ghosting, as mystery, the faster you'll attract someone who actually shows up for you, emotionally and on time. Is that something over here about holding on? Okay. Take it as it resonates. Hell no, give us a little more. See where we're gonna go with this. Uh-oh. Doing something, or I'm gonna have to extract it myself. All right. On the split. On the split gives us 2 anyway. They're not playing hard to get. They're playing not that into you. Okay. This deck is varying messages, and for them to overlap like this is an underscore. Pay attention, because it says the same thing. The other one, they're just not that into you. This is for somebody. They're not emotionally available. Oh, they're not emotionally unavailable. They're just not into you like that. So this is specific for somebody. This does not relate to my life, so it is not coming up for me. Just want to give you that disclaimer. They're not playing hard to get. See, right there. They're not playing hard to get. They're playing not that into you. Don't romanticize confusion. You deserve clear intentions, not mixed signals with a smug smile. You're the prize, not a puzzle. And then this side, okay, this is for somebody specific. If it feels like a game, it's because it is. You're not confused, you're being played. If someone keeps switching up the rules, flip the board and walk away. You're nobody's pawn, baby. See? Same theme as they tend to do. And like I said, the cards only overlap like that specifically and for a purpose, because it's highly unusual. These cards are all different, but there are some that do go together that say the same thing. And they tend to come up at the same time, which you see it's, a lot of cards in this deck. Okay. And the bottom, which kind of does go with this. Show you that. You're not too much. They're just emotionally snack sized. And maybe in other ways too. LOL. You're gourmet, honey. If they can't handle all your spice, sauce, and substance, they're not your match. They're a mouthful of bland. When you're bland, you're bland. Okay. That's what Ah Hell Nah has to say, guys. Kind of. Didn't want to speak as I was moving away from the microphone. Kind of the same thing, yeah. So we're going to end here. We're going to do the Dead Inside deck. There you go. And we're going to lay a couple down, see what Dead Inside has to say, and we're going to close it up. Hope this helps somebody, whoever it resonates with. Take it as it does. Only you know. Dead Inside. Give us the wisdom, what you got to say today. Okay. 2 came out. We're going to go with these. Scrolling instead of healing. Numbness, mindless distraction. Maybe that's why you're hanging on too long. Something that you're hyper critical and have impossibly high standards with. Maybe that's self-sabotage. Maybe subconsciously you know it's not going to work. Take it as it resonates. Too many dings, not enough peace. Fragmented focus, tech burn. Well, these kind of say the same thing, huh? Scrolling instead of viewing, too many dings, not enough peace. Maybe you should unplug. Spend some time alone. You know how you get to these ascension and manifesting and alchemizing what these things talk about? It's alone time. It's time with just you, yourself, and your brain, your mind. And yeah, that's how you do the work. No distractions. So if someone's being distracted, someone needs to let go, and someone needs to realize they're just not into you, babe. There's a card in there that says if they wanted to, they would. I'm surprised. Honestly, if I kept going, I guarantee you that would come up too. Okay, hope this helped. Let's some more energy here. Hope this helped you guys. Come back for another Kitsch Witch Tarot. We'll see what we can come up with then. Thank you again, Kashmir, Queen of Asmir. Hope you come back to the next video as well.
I will.
Okay, everybody, have a good one, and ciao for now.